How long have you been a fan?
As long as I've heard it. 3 or 4 years.
Maybe 10 years.
I've been waiting 6 years for this day.
About 2 weeks, actually.
So you know every word to every song now.
That's because I've listened to nothing but that CD for the last 2 weeks.
He has absolute control of his voice. He has absolute control of his beard.
His beard.
That Chris can sing.
He can sing his butt off.
He hits notes I've never even heard.
Yes.
He can do anything and make it sound good.
He's like a force of nature. He's incredible, and he's one of the best singers on the planet.
Ever.
Yes.
It's his raspy voice, the raspiness of his voice. I don't know, it's the soul he has.
His soul.
It's one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life. It's a force of nature.
When Chris Stapleton sings, it's like there's white birds flying around.
I'll tell you what,
He comes out on stage.
Doug.
I heard him on a radio station first. He was really, really soulful. I said I have to see that guy live.
I have said many times that I believe Chris Stapleton's voice may be the best on planet Earth.
I feel his music more than I feel anybody else's.
It's that voice that makes you go, oh.
He's one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. For real.
You can't put that guy in the studio. That's like trying to cage a lion.
His voice just blows me away. Just hearing him sing with just a guitar, just an acoustic guitar, is amazing. His voice is so warm. Has so much presence, and he's commanding. You know, he starts singing, and you're like, you want to hear every word he says.
He just like opens the window to his soul when you hear him sing.
Oh, Chris Stapleton, I honestly believe this, will single-handedly save country music.
He's better than everybody else. Come to infinity. Sorry everybody else.
When you hear it, you become a part of it.
I think this record will just permeate people's souls. It's a gift.
Every single song, goosebumps. My hair stands up.
It's going to be a classic. I mean, this record is going to like stand the test of time.
Sometimes on a record, there'll be a couple songs you'll be like, yeah, I can do without that song. But on that album, it's just like every single one. You can listen to them over and over again, and it doesn't get old.
The world has to hear this. They have to hear his voice and some incredible songs.
He's the kind of singer that singers love. You know, I mean, every other artist I know back in the day would go, but have you heard Chris Stapleton? That's amazing.
I came from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and it took me about 11 hours to get here.
I'm from Valdosta, Georgia, and I drove 7.5, 8 hours to get here.
We drove 400 miles to see Chris tonight, yeah.
I'm from North Pole, Alaska. And I came to Macon, Georgia to see Chris Stapleton and his wife, Miss Morgan, perform, and I absolutely loved it.
I was sweating like a menopausal woman, and I still felt hot. I mean hot, like hot.
It's Chris Stapleton. If you don't like him, you're nobody. So many people sit around and we wonder, gosh, why doesn't the world know about Chris Stapleton yet? And I think this album will certainly take him down that path.